Hey everyone, what's up? It's Jake here, and today I'm bringing you guys a fun little free-for-all on Lockdown. It's kind of a different little video, or I guess gameplay that I would normally bring you guys, because of the way it's set up, I guess. Because sometimes when we want to have fun, myself or Colin or whoever, we'll start up a free-for-all match, and then we'll wait till all of our friends can join. And in this match, it was only myself, GoreHD, or Colin, and our friend Dark Player, or Ryan, I guess you might say. But and we all get into these public free for alls. This isn't a private match. We all get into these public free for alls and just have some fun. I mean, it's nothing. It never really gets competitive in any form. We just kind of like to mess around, and it's a little bit more fun. So you actually get a little bit more kills. You know, I mean, I don't really care about my KD in this game mode, but in this particular match, I happen to go 30-5. So I decided to bring it to you guys. So I'm actually in pretty good spirits right now. I don't know why. Um, I actually really don't know why, because it's Sunday night. I know I have to wake up tomorrow morning at 6 and get ready to go to school all day on a Monday, which is the worst. And I have a full week ahead of me. And then, but it's mainly what's coming after that, because after, well, not after, but I guess as of right now, I have, let me go click on my handy dandy little calendar here on my computer. I have uno, dos, let's see, uno, dos, tres. I have about 3 weeks left until I get off of school, and then I get to fly out and see my friend Colin. You guys all know that I talked about this in the previous video. He lives in Texas and I live in Arizona, so kind of makes it difficult if we want to, hang out. Obviously, I can't hang out with someone that's 1,000 miles away. So, as one of my Christmas presents, my mom is sending me out to Texas for a week so I can hang out with him and do some fun shenanigans. And I will definitely upload a good amount of vlogs to this channel of him and I, and of him. Wow, that sounded bad. I know how you guys think, but I obviously wasn't meaning it that way. But he's actually planning on building a computer, a PC. So I'll probably film some of that, and as we're putting the parts together, and he plans to have the parts, almost if not all of them while I get there. I mean, when I get there. But it could not work out because he said he's kind of, skeptical on how much everything's going to be at the moment, and he estimated it to be around $900, and it's actually turning around to be more around 12 or 1300. So I hope he gets that built in time. That's going to be really cool. I have, a good amount of experience with building computers. I actually have, my computer now, it's actually a pre-built HP computer. It's actually the HPE Elite 1010, but it came with the Intel Core i5 2390T, I think, and that was only a 2.7 gigahertz processor. It's still a quad core, but I swapped it out with the i5 2500, which is it's a full-fledged quad core processor with turbo boost technology, which means you can overclock it, and this baby runs quick. And let me tell you, I mean, I'll render an 8-minute video in about 15 minutes. So I mean, it's actually extremely good. And currently, I'm running the NVIDIA. Wow, sorry, I almost said NVIDIA. I'm running the NVIDIA GTX 570 in it right now, and it's actually running pretty good. It's actually running extremely smooth, editing wise. I can run Battlefield 3 on here in the highest settings, no problem. And I really do enjoy having a really good PC. I mean, it is nice, and I would eventually like to swap mine out, or my CPU out with the 2600K, the i7, but that's obviously a late future thing because that's a $300 CPU. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it right now or anytime soon, because the one I have now is actually pretty much basically fine. And GoreHD here, I mean, he killed me 2 times in a row. I mean, at this point, I thought I was gonna, thought this match was gonna be a bust, but ends up coming back in the end, and I get a fun little Juggernaut suit, which is actually, in this gameplay, is the very first time I've ever gotten a Juggernaut suit. So you'll see me kind of running around like a retard because I don't really know how to use it, or I mean, there's really no way to use it, but nor do I run out with the riot shields, so I'm kind of not used to the whole setup. But let me tell you, the Juggernaut is amazing. I mean, it's actually, it's not the best thing that this game has to offer. I'd say the best thing that this game has to offer is the escort airdrop, or whatever it's called. It's the 18 kill streak or point streak for the support streaks, and I've been running that as of tonight. And you can just basically go into a domination, or I guess a free for all if you're alone, or if you like to mess around like we do. and you can, I mean, you can basically just 18 kills. It doesn't matter if you're, 18 and 2 or 18 and 14. You still get the 18 kills, and basically it's kind of like an Osprey gunner that comes in and drops care packages. As you can see, I got it right there. But it's not like the Osprey gunner actually lets you pilot it, but this one just kind of comes in and it shoots off some rounds to protect your packages, and it drops 5 packages, and they can vary anything from a UAV to an AC-130 or an AGM. So that's pretty cool. Or well, the more I think about it, I actually think it only drops support streaks. So in other words, it could drop like a like a recon drone and a stealth bomber and the Juggernaut suit, which is actually I think 3 of the things I get in this one. But you correct me on that, guys. I don't know if it just drops support streaks and care packages, or if it actually drops. Sorry, I can't talk. If it actually drops like attack helicopters and Osprey gunners and stuff like that, because that would actually be pretty cool if it did. So just kind of being skeptical right here, because I picked up the Juggernaut suit and wasn't really expecting it, and kind of running around here because at this point I kind of knew I was up on the leaderboards, but as you can see, I think Colin was behind me. Yeah, I think he was right behind me in the leaderboards, and he's actually about to close this thing out at the end, but luckily I won the game, so that was good for me. But yeah, once again, I don't know why I'm in such good spirits. It's kind of odd, because normally I'm in a horrible mood. Sunday night, I mean, you guys have to be too. I mean, you have to know the next day you got to get up at 6 a.m. after, I mean, heck, I've had a week off for Thanksgiving, so I got to wake up and I got to go to school and probably get homework and probably have to do that, and it's just kind of odd, because right now I'm kind of wanting the responsibility. This is the only time you guys will ever hear me say this, I guarantee it. But in a way, I'm kind of wanting the responsibility, because I mean, you guys know how it is. I mean, obviously at the beginning of summer break every year, you get 2-3 months off, whatever. I mean, at the very beginning of it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing that has ever happened to me, And then by the end of it, you're like, wow, I want to go back to school, I miss seeing all my friends. You don't really miss the homework part, but deep down, you really do. I mean, that's a very shallow thing to say, because most of you guys are like, are you crazy? I wouldn't miss homework for the life of me. But, to be honest with you, I mean, if you think about this, if you went to school all day, and I'm mainly referring to high school here, because that's basically the only thing that counts to get into college. So if you go to high school every day and you don't get any homework any days, I mean, how are they actually expecting that you're fully, understanding the concept, which is basically your main, goal in high school, is to understand concepts and get into college. So, wow, I went on that little rant for a minute, and in the time being, I didn't kill my friend. Anyways, but I got that guy with the pistol in the Juggernaut suit, 30 and 5 or 30 and 6 or something. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye.